The crowd is assembled here at the Bradley Center, looking for the Bucks in downtown Milwaukee. And it's another road game for the Magic. They're still in the picture, playoff-wise, but 3 games back from that 8th slot. They'll need to play well down the stretch.
Well, this game, Kevin, is really about putting the ball in the basket, and this team has been doing that really well lately, and it makes the fans happy, and obviously if you're scoring well and you're winning, it makes the front office happy too.
And what's been most impressive to me about how they've been scoring all those points is that they've done it seemingly in a different way every single night.
Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's ABC in at the 1 spot.
And they get on the board first.
Looking to set the tone early.
Not only is this team just on a tear right now, but every report you hear is that they're a very tight-knit group off the court as well.
And that can mean so much for a team. When you genuinely like and care about the guys you're playing with, you get to know them on a personal level away from the game. I think that makes you play much harder each time you hit the floor because you're not only playing to win, you're playing for each other. And that can fuel you in powerful ways.
Here's Carter Williams after the made shot from ABC. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Kicks it to Vucevic, and he banks in the layup.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Pachulia. Bucks passing it around. Back to Carter Williams. Mayo the pass to Carter Williams. And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mayo with a screen for Carter Williams. A floater. That one goes. Count it. Dudley's got his first 2 points of the night.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
Here's Orlando now. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried them.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never were on their heels, and eventually that allowed them to pull away.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Well, one issue facing the Bucks in Milwaukee, the aging Bradley Center, built back in 1988. Both ownership and the league have said the team needs a new arena.
Yeah, agreed. They've looked for public financing. Unfortunately, after years of losing and lacking really any star power, the fan supporters trailed off. Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
The Magic have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's ABC, drops in the tray. ABC's got 5.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
Now here's Carter Williams. Not a lot of room. Mayo with a screen for Carter Williams. It's Mayo on the wing. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Mayo's got his second basket of the night.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Pelicans.
Well, shooting as poorly as they did, there was very little chance they were going to win that game, guys.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in the game that I saw. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys became contagious and became a cold night for everybody.
Now here's Henson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And there's the rejection. Here's ABC. And slam dunk by Harris. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. The thing that jumps out at him the most about their opponent today is the team speed they possess. He said, we've got to hustle back on defense every time down the floor. This is a team that loves to run, and we've got to be prepared to do the same. Gentlemen?
Thanks, Doris. And he makes good on the layup. Harris has got his third bucket. Of the night.
This is a team that's focused, completely locked into the task at hand. What an impressive start to this game.
Mayo kicks to Carter Williams. Pass to Pachulia. Pass to Carter Williams. His first shot coming late. Henson. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Harris passes to ABC. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. There's the feed to Harris. They grab their own miss. Pass to Oladipo. Harris outside. The pass to ABC. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Pachulia. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Zaza Pachulia signed last season to a 3-year contract by the Bucks. Some question the fit for a developing team with young talent in the front court, but he does give them that veteran experience and a little extra muscle inside.
Pachulia, Clark, missing a couple months last season, but when healthy, a good low-post banger.
Kevin, he's got a physical presence, and he's a guy that does not shy away from contact and really does a nice job rebounding on the offensive glass.
And Pachulia drops them both. Magic leading by 3. The dish to Vucevic. There's the bucket. Good. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
Here's a look at some stats for Oladipo. You see some nice numbers from him over his past month. He's averaging 12 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Carter Williams dishes to Pachulia. And now Orlando on the break. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
Hey, why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Magic getting the bucket. The 3 from Dudley. And Oladipo pulls it down. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Very well done that time. Found the best look possible.
Bucks trail by 9. Got a piece of it. And now Orlando on the break. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Oladipo's got 8 points. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Orlando.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team's doing a nice job getting easy points.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Here's Mayo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Mayo's got his 3rd basket of the night. Dishes it to Oladipo. Feeds to Harris. Back to Oladipo. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. It's stolen by Mayo. He dishes it to Dudley. To the right side. Mayo kicks to Dudley. No good on the 3.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's ABC. It's good from the top of the key. ABC's got 7.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans.
And he was so good defensively, anticipating every pass. He had a ton of steals in that game.
6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Dudley. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harris passes to ABC. Back to Harris. Here's ABC. Carter Williams covering. That's good. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Plumlee, he's checked in for Pachulia. Ilyasova comes in for Henson. Chris Middleton's checked in for Jared Dudley. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Here is Bayless, right now averaging 7 points a game. Outside Mayo, there's the triple. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. And that's now 9 points for O.J. Mayo.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Fry dishes to Payton. Gordon with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Bayless. He kicks it to Ilyasova from downtown. Shot is off. Down low, Gordon. Here is Bayless. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Payton drives in. He feeds it to Fry. Gordon kicks to Fry. "11 feet away. The shot is off."
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Ilyasova passes to Bayless. We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. Ilyasova sets a screen for Mayo. And it's Mayo again missing. Magic leading by 8. Gordon dishes to Payton. Fry with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Kicks it out to Gordon for the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
And stolen by Fry. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Fournier, right now averaging 5 points a game. Kicks it to Fry. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12, and he gets the bucket. Fry's got his first points of the night.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Blocked. Here's Gordon. No good. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Orlando out in front. They finish off the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And
next Tuesday, March 17th, Kawhi Leonard and the San Antonio Spurs take on Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks, live from New York City. Do not miss it.
well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Plumlee out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Mayo. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Middleton in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Just here for the Bucks. John Henson's checked in for Plumlee. Dudley comes in for Chris Middleton. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for O.J. Mayo. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Fry. Harris comes in for Fournier. Oladipo, he's checked in for Ben Gordon. And ABC subbed in for Payton.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Carter-Williams. Passes to Bayless. And Ilyasova kicks to Carter-Williams. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's ABC. His three-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Henson sets a screen for Carter-Williams. Pass to Henson. And Dudley kicks to Carter-Williams. Drains the three-pointer. Carter-Williams has got 5 points so far.
Well, they've finally gotten into a rhythm offensively this quarter, and if they keep shooting like this, they won't be down for long.
Well, Steve, you can see them looking to cut that lead down little by little to turn things around, and that's how you got to do it. How do you eat a big pizza? One slice at a time.
Now the feed to Henson. But they get it back. And Dudley kicks to Bayless. Pass to Carter-Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Magic leading by 15.
Michael Carter-Williams with that rare height at the point guard spot. He's 6'6", long arms. And one thing you love about taller point guards, the ability to really survey the court and pass over the top of the defense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, as you know, Jabari Parker taken second overall by the Milwaukee Bucks. He likes the talent on the team and sees himself being a lifelong Buck. Parker said, I feel like I'm going to be able to grow with that organization. I'm trying to be a throwback player, only stick with one team. Sounds like he could be in Milwaukee for the long haul, guys. Yeah,
good situation for him. Thanks, Doris. And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Here's Bayless. Shot clock at 5. No good on the quick 3. And for Carter-Williams, great quickness at his height. Clark able to defend smaller players and get by them to penetrate on the other side of the floor.
And he needs that, Kevin, because his jump shot is still very much a work in progress. It's not broke, but it's wobbling a little bit. He's got to tighten that thing up going forward.
Now the pass to Henson. Over to the wing. Bayless dishes to Carter-Williams. And here's Dudley for 3. And Oladipo pulls it down.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
I'm a gangster, but y'all reading the big
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He also wants them using a fundamental offensive approach. Specifically, he'd like to see them running the pick and roll as often as they can. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks, Doris.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
And that one's good.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Bucks trail by 20. And here is Carter Williams. 5 points in the game. Knocked loose. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
13 seconds on the shot clock. 13.
Orlando on D. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Williams at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, guys, maybe the most important play in the NBA that isn't really tracked at all is the screen. A good one can make a huge difference in creating a high percentage shot, but it's a play that so often goes overlooked.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Again, Carter Williams missing.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
In screens, Clark getting more attention with modern scouting. The old stats look at the outcome of a play, make, a miss. It's like evaluating chess by only the checkmates.
No, I agree. I mean, you start to dig deeper and get to other layers of how you analyze the numbers and how that affects how you game plan to discover the tendencies of players. And all of that you're doing in an effort to become more successful.
And the foul called on ABC. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
There's the screen. Dudley against Harris. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Carter Williams.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Harris outside. Here's ABC. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Look at that lead up and down the court. They have been in complete control all night.
And it's kept this building as quiet as a library. These fans have had nothing to cheer for.
Now here's Carter Williams. The dish to Bayless. Back to Carter Williams. Feeds it to Bayless. Will it go? And it's good.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's ABC. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Bayless the pass to Carter Williams. Dishes to Dudley. From 12 feet out. Here's Pachulia. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Miles Plumlee's checked in for John Henson. Chris Middleton comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Mayo in for Jared Bayless. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Carter Williams kicks to Mayo. Mayo left side. He dishes it to Pachulia. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And the free throws for him this year, he's making them at about a rate of 77%.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Channing Frye's checked in for Gordon. And Fournier subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Here's Middleton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Carter Williams. Defense is right there.
Channing Frye missed all of 2012-13 with an enlarged heart. The condition got better, and last season seemed like he didn't miss a beat. He came back and shot the cover off the ball.
Now Carter Williams. 6 points for him. He kicks to Mayo. Plumlee sets the pick for Mayo. They set the screen. Shot off the screen. Orlando grabs the miss.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
He feeds it to Carter Williams. Back to Mayo. 1:31 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Carter Williams, and he finishes nicely on the way. Carter Williams has got 8.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
ABC passes to Vucevic. Kicks to Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nikola Vucevic possessing prototype size for the center position. 7 foot tall, has about a 9.5 foot standing reach. Even without great leaping ability, he can play over the top of a lot of opponents.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night. The first free throw is good. And you mentioned
no more fouls.
Quickness, Clark, and explosiveness.
Yeah.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Orlando out in front, running away with it. And we'll get it going after this from the Bradley Center.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. You guys came to play today. What a job.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Well, some really terrific numbers for ABC. He has 20 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
Orlando's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Orlando, At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's ABC in at the 1. Outside Mayo. There's the 3. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's ABC. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Yeah, some good matchups. And I'll tell you, that Pacers game definitely has caught my eye.
Dudley's shot is good.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
And now let's see which rookies have been leading the freshman class in steals since the All-Star break. You look at ABC, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
You know, he's been figuring out the league. You can see by his steal rate in the second half of the season. He's just taken what he learned in the first half and really run with it.
Yeah, it's obvious and has really been fun to watch him develop as an NBA defender over the course of his rookie year.
Outside for Carter Williams. That one rolling around and rims out. Magic leading by 21. Harris passes to ABC. The feed to Gordon. Out to the right wing. And it's Harris off the drive. 6 on the shot clock. Soft touch off the glass. Harris has got 14 points. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Carter Williams. Defense right on him. Mayo dishing to Carter Williams. Back to Mayo. Dudley with it. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. Pass to Carter Williams. Again, Carter Williams missing. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Harris passes to ABC. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 26 points for ABC.
And he continues to shoot well after that blazing first half.
What's called timeout?
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed his team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. He also said that he loved their matchups in the low post and told his guys get the ball into the post whenever they can. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Harris outside. Pass to ABC. Lets it go. Again, the Magic score.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Mayo. Pass to Pachulia to stop the run. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Oladipo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Tobias Harris. He's definitely been getting the job done since the All-Star break. He's getting around 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
It's off his foot. And the officials saying it was kicked. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Vucevic. There's a good screen. Dudley dishes to Carter Williams. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Mayo, there's the pass to Dudley. Clock is at 3. And that one's good. Dudley's got 7 points in the game. Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's ABC. 28 points for him. And not sure what he was thinking there. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Woodley with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oladipo against Mayo. Pass to ABC. Trying his luck deep. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 8th assist here tonight.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
And here is Mayo. 14 points for him. Over to the wing. Now here's Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Dudley, no luck. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Now here's Carter Williams. He's tightly guarded. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Up top, Carter Williams. He's got 8. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Carter Williams has got 10 points in the game. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's ABC. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Carter Williams, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. 7th in opponent points per game, 8th in steals, and they're in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. When you can be in that company, you're giving yourself a chance to be a winning team.
And the number that jumps out to me, Clark, is the opponent's points per game. You mentioned they're in the top 10. I think that's evidence of a good plan by the coaching staff. And the players are really following that game plan on a night-to-night basis.
Looking at the numbers for Michael Carter Williams, he's got 10 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Ilyasova comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And Jared Bayless subbed in for O.J. Mayo. And he sinks the second.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep a franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about Shaq and Dwight Howard and their exits.
The 17-footer. Moves back up. Gordon up and in on the layup. Gordon's got 6.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Bayless the pass to Henson. Here is Bayless, guarded by Oladipo. And Bayless kicks to Henson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You take a look at the Bucks. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that. And, of course, there's the Magic, just a couple spots back.
When I look at Milwaukee, I think they've got to be commended for getting to where they are in the standings. I mean, it's not exactly on top of the world, but it's a big improvement over last season.
No doubt about that, Clark. I mean, they're not a doormat anymore, and that's important. This team was embarrassed a year ago, but they took a lot of pride this season, and they've put in a lot of work to get better.
Miles Plumlee's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Jared Dudley. Orlando also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Gordon. And it's Peyton in for Victor Oladipo. Bayless dishes to Carter Williams. Feeds it to Ilyasova. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Tobias Harris. Here's Payton. Pass to ABC. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. ABC's got 36.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
Here's Carter Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Here's ABC. He's got 36. Shoots from the line. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Middleton, covered by Payton. Middleton can't get it to go. Here's ABC. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one, because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Offensive rebound. Here's Plumlee, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Plumlee's got his second bucket.
Well done, finishing that one off.
Orlando's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out to Payton. The pass to ABC. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Payton. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Payton's got 6. Here is Bayless. The dish to Carter Williams. Plumlee sets the pick for Carter Williams. He kicks to Bayless. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 5 assists tonight. Orlando dictating the flow. Here's ABC. That's short off the rim.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Bayless the pass to Plumlee. Dishes it to Carter Williams. Ilyasova with the ball. Working on O'Quinn. Now Carter Williams. He's got 15. He dishes it to Plumlee. Back to Carter Williams. Bucks passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Bayless has got 7 points in the game.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense. Well, you know, Chris Middleton, an isolation scorer back at Texas A&M during his college days, now is becoming more of an off-the-ball scorer. Got a solid mid-range game and getting it done inside and out.
And Bayless kicks to Carter Williams. Ilyasova is screen on Payton. Here's Bayless. Here's Plumlee. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, coach.
Control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Gordon comes in for ABC.
Let's go. You're in.
Hey, well time.
Here's Carter Williams, averaging 13 points a contest. Ilyasova sets a screen for Carter Williams. And here's Mayo from beyond the arc. And here is Payton. From deep 3-point range. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Magic. The Bucks shooting 43% from the floor. John Henson out there with Pachulia. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. Then there's Jared Dudley. And it's Mayo in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Well, it's hard to argue with the effect John Henson has had on the basketball floor. 6'11" Clark with a 7'5" arm span. He obviously is a force defensive.
And a lot of that, Kevin, I think also has to do with how heady he is. He's got excellent timing and really an innate sense of when to rush in for the weak side shot block.
That's a good point.
And he just seems to usually be in the right place at the right time. That's what we call basketball sense.
Here's ABC, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, ABC's got 38 points. And Milwaukee has possession. Carter-Williams with it.
You know, an interesting study came out recently that argued that steals are really undervalued, not just because they create high percentage scoring opportunities at the other end, but also there just aren't that many players who really excel in that area.
And the basket by Harris.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Mayo kicks to Pachulia. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. We talk about steals, one of the harder stats to replace. Some players just have the knack.
Yeah, you know, when you replace a guy who can take the ball away from opponents, a great stealer, I mean, it's hard to replace that in your lineup. Steals require a special knack, quickness, anticipation. You know, guys that do a good job of ball hawking can really get into an opposing player's head, too.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
The Magic shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's ABC. The 17-footer goes down. ABC's got 40 points.
And he's performing at such a high level, and that's why they're in the lead right now.
And here's Ennis. Outside Mayo. And Gordon over to help. Mayo dishing to Henson. And it's Ennis that time on the assist by Henson.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed pass there.
Orlando, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's ABC. And he gets it to go. ABC's got 42 in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Ennis, and easy 2 points on the layup. Here's ABC. He feeds it to Harkless. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Good. The Bucks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Ennis passes to Henson. Got a piece of it. It's 2-on-1. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
That's how we do it. Good work.
All day long.
Subbed in for O.J. Mayo. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Orlando. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
I mean, I just put in so many hours in the gym, you know, on playgrounds and everywhere in between. Now my shot is just as consistent as it gets. I can make most shots blindfolded, honestly. Making them in the game with my eyes open, that's a piece of cake, as you can see with my stats.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA and 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write